Dude, ask you a question.
Yo.
Say hello to my little friend. You wanna play rough? Okay.
I don't know what the question I was gonna ask, but it was gonna be something about simping.
About
And
simping?
like simping for a girl. Like,
Okay.
like the people, those people, like, do you think you know them in real life?
What, the Simps? I don't think I know any Simps. I mean, Jose, but like,
No. I'm talking about like you don't know it's them. You don't know it's their Twitter. Like they have an anime account. Like, they seem perfectly normal to you,
oh,
but they're out there like stimping and thirsting, or like being catfish.
I don't know anybody that would have a. I don't know anybody that would have an anime account, but like, damn, I don't know anybody that like. I know a couple people that might. You feel me? That I think might like. I don't know anybody who has openly came out to me to tell me like, yeah, I have an anime account. Like that shit's still kind of weird to me. So like, I don't. Yo, do you have an anime account? Because you're looking at me with a smile right now, bro, and it's not convincing.
I'm not into anime, dude. No, I mean not anime porn, or at least like I stopped watching porn. But anyway,
Oh yeah, you
I
stopped.
digress.
Yeah, bro. I know. I stopped watching porn too. That shit sucks. That shit's bad for you.
Super. Bro, but listen, there's weird people in the world, and
Mm-hmm.
it took me leaving Miami for a little bit to realize how weird people are.
Yeah.
It's weird, John. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like people, it's incredible to be people. Literally, I mind you, I'm saying this like you could be one of those people.
Yo, don't disrespect me like that again, okay? Just like let's
Like
just get
some,
that out of the clear first. Just remember, you're on my show, all right? Just
hey,
remember.
you feeling
Just
froggy?
remember.
You feeling froggy? You can jump.
Just just remember, you're here because I willed it. Okay? Just remember that. But I am saying, go on. Just fucking around.
Um, dude. So, like people that make like guys, especially guys, girls do it too. But we found there was like a bunch of guys making accounts of girls, like Tinder accounts, like fake Tinder accounts of girls, or like all these people you see, man, like oh, like a fake, like I don't know, like any girl that we know, like I don't know, like
I don't know. Yeah,
whatever girl.
like an
Making
ass
like a fake
model, bro.
account.
An ass model, just like an ass model, right? Like, would you say something like to that degree, like an ass model, like a girl that just like models her butt,
No, I just mean like a regular girl,
like a
posts
regular
regular
girl, like
selfies, and then someone
yeah,
just takes all the selfies, and then like the girl's name is like Cassandra, and then there's like a new like page that pops up, and it's like the page's name is like Lisette Marie or some shit like that, and then like the Cassandra's on Twitter like, guys, please report this, and her boyfriend's like, bro,
that
please.
is so, bro, please, bro, that's a fucking weird ass thing to do, bro. That's a weird like
Crazy, like weird.
I've never understood that. I've never understood that. That's like such a weird fucking thing to do. And like, how do you, I just want to know, like, how do you get gratification from making another person's account that's not yours? And it's like, just like a pretty
That's
girl.
what I'm saying, dude. People are weird, and you never know. Like you never know. You'll think it's a normal person that you know, but like, bro, you never know who you're talking to.
That's
Honestly,
so weird, bro. That's such a weird thing to think about. That like, there's people on Twitter that do that shit. And like, there's people on God, that's so fucking weird, dog. Like, I just don't,
just random.
I just don't understand what you get out of that. Like, what do you get out of that? Out of like, I don't understand what's the point of that. I
I
don't think
mean,
I mean, I don't like. Obviously, you could say the same for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like rape and stuff like that. You could say why people are like
what
how
do you get out of rape?
no, not what you get out of rape, but like just how does
Get a
one
lawsuit,
get
John. You get in
how,
trouble.
how does one get to the point how does one get to the point of like losing sanity that you think that that's not okay? Either that or you're just an asshole. Like you're just a fucking asshole. But like it's not okay at the end of the day. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like you. I don't fucking know, bro. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
John, people are fucking weird. I'm telling you, I left Miami and I was like, God,
Some weird ass people out here. Huh? There's some weird
humans
ass
are
people.
strange. Miami culture is like blessed Miami culture, bro. Cause like the fucking those weirdos don't go out. They were bullied so hard in middle school and high school that they're like, I know I can't go out. Like like no, I'm not allowed a dirty rabbit. Like you know,
Those weirdos are found on like Instagram pages like Only in Dade, like doing some stupid shit like on the highway. Like they're like just like on the 836 and they're just
they
like
have nice Camaros and stuff.
yeah. No, I was thinking about like the other like the crackheads. Like the crackheads end up being on the 836 like walking butt naked. And then it's like, oh, caught on today, Only in Dade. But then like there's those weird people, those weird guys that just end up having nice ass cars and shit. Which is funny because I know some of those guys, but they're not weird like that. Like they're just like, you know, they're
Latin people.
Shut up. No, those Latin people are fucking weird, bro. Those Latin people are kind of weird, but they're like older. That's the weirder part. They're older.
You know what's
those guys
crazy?
are older. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Those like 50-year-old men that you see them at like a nice shop at the mall or something, like a nice store at the mall, and like they're dressed in a particular way, and you're like, you're doing fraud, baby. Like, you can tell. You know? Like, the way they dress, you're like you're doing some type of fraud.
Yo, tremendo acción.
Would you do fraud? Like, what type of fraud? Like, what's the worst thing you can do for a lot of money?
I'm not sure. I think my mom's told me health insurance, like health fraud and shit. Like just like pretending to get hit by a car and like claiming like, oh, my fucking shit hurts, and then get money for it.
What's the worst you would do?
I mean, that's the only thing I would know how to do. If I let me not say that I know how to do it, but like if the gist of it is that, like to like pretend to get hit and like pretend like my fucking arm is broken and then just get money out of that, then yeah, I mean, I guess like I know how to do it, but I don't know the specifics of what goes into that. Somebody just fucking invited me to a party. George just invited me to a party. I'm guessing that's going to be the signal to add him. I would hope. Okay, we're not going to put that out there.
Yeah.
So start now with whatever you wanted to start off with. Let's just start now. This is where the conversation happens.
Yeah. I honestly, I would want to wait for George because I feel like we'll have a good conversation with him.
Yeah, I think we would too.
Yeah. I'm hating those Jimi Hendrix jeans. I hate them.
The bell bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but you know what I hate more? I would hate more if he was wearing shorts and he had really skinny legs.
Yeah. This kind of gives it the illusion that it like he might not have skinny legs.
That guy was such a crackhead.
Bro, that guy just fucking tripped on LSD like every day of his life, wouldn't he? Was he in the Navy or some shit, or like in the Air Force?
Yes, in the Air Force.
He was in the Air Force, right, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's so weird. You know, Jim Morrison actually was his dad was like a fucking like Marine or some shit, and I think he was like a Marine and like he actually Jim Morrison from the Doors actually had like a really promising career within the Marines because he was always intrigued in that shit. But like I think he turned like 22 or some shit. He rode out. He just went to Los Angeles, fucking lived in LA, like started doing a shit ton of drugs and fucking created the Doors and then died. That shit's a crazy story from him too, bro. Hell of a life. Hell of a fucking life. If you've never seen, have you ever seen this documentary? It's
I don't like the Doors. Never listened to them.
You never liked the Doors? You should watch the documentary though. It's pretty cool. It's what is it? People Are Strange. When People Are Strange, and it kind of shows like Jim Morrison's life, but it shows like how much of a weirdo he was too. So yeah, it's pretty.
All these people are weird.
All those people are like fucking weird, bro.
Joe Rogan and Eddie Bravo. First of all, Eddie Bravo is the weirdest. But
okay,
dude, come on. But they were mentioning, they were like, dude, like all these rock stars are just like the rock stars for a reason. They're just strange. Like imagine if like a random person that you know like dresses like not Stephen A. Smith. God damn it.
Stephen A.
Smith, lead singer of Aerosmith.
Stephen A. Smith. Steven.
What's the guy's name, bro? Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler.
Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Tyler.
Stephen A. Tyler.
That guy. Like the way he dresses. Like imagine if like just a random person that's no one dresses like that with like all the scars.
You're just gonna attract attention. You for sure that guy's gonna attract attention.
You're weird.
It's like Tekashi. It's like Tekashi 6ix9ine. It's like that guy just attracts so much attention.
I still don't believe that guy's tattoos are real. I feel like it's all a joke.
Do you think so?
Like, I feel like it's just like he like draws them on every day and it's like, well, time to put my act out.
You think so? That guy's weird, man. That guy's weird. Like I remember, I mean, ever since he came out of jail, man, you just see the shit that he does, and you see the shit that it's like he's only doing it because he loves the attention. Like he's a legit psychopath, if that's the correct term for it. He's a legit psychopath in the sense that that guy craves attention and he still gets it. And it's like the more attention he gets, the more like I don't understand that, bro. Like the guy comes out of jail, fucking, ready to like just like continue to talk shit, troll. And then he also fucking like you see there was a video, I don't know if you saw it, that this girl's TikToking and she's like, "Oh my god, Takashi 69 is outside of my house, like he's living in the back of my apartment, and he's legit taking pictures in the back of the apartment." And the picture that he takes and posts on Instagram is like the legit like picture that she's recording being taken. And it's like, bro, like this guy, like he's gonna have to move because of that.
There's no fuck.
Yeah, like, but I just don't understand how that guy, like his overall like. I mean, his overall rise to fame is just the attention that he wanted, like the attention that he wanted, like the fame that he wanted. I don't know. It's insane. It's insane to think of that guy like that. And that guy's fucking weird. That guy's a real fucking weirdo, at least to me.
Yeah, I think he's antisocial personality disorder.
Yeah?
That's probably because the diagnostic criteria for that is like has to be over 18 years old, had to be previously diagnosed with a conduct disorder like before 15 years old, and these people basically have like zero authority, following for authority, break the rules all the time, serious rules, serious violations. Like that's basically what Takashi's done. Don't care about hurting people, etc., etc., etc. Basically what it is.
That's crazy, man. And is that something that you could be diagnosed with, and also like prescribe something to fix that, or nah? That's just like a behavioral thing. Like
you can be prescribed shit, but like a lot of these stuff like just make you like sleepy.
That fucking sucks, man. I mean,
but if we're being honest, when you're in depression and if you take antidepressants, so typical antidepressants or SSRIs, so selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're under 24 and you're depressed, which by the way, that's like the leading cause of death in different age groups, young kids, like very young children, injuries.
Huh? Yeah, injuries.
Yeah, usually
accidents.
Around this age that we're at, the 20s and stuff, starts being like injuries is still there, but like suicide starts like creeping.
Yeah.
65 plus is like,
65 plus is just suicides? It's not like sicknesses and shit?
Mostly because psychology wise, like there was this sociologist, this nerd basically. His name was Erickson, and and he basically said like he gives different stages of different parts of life, and like 65 plus is basically like integrity versus despair, and it's like that's when you look back at life and like you're like, have I done a good life? Am I happy with what I've done?
Yeah, you start like just like reminiscing and shit, like just like judging what you've done before. Yeah. Like judging. Yeah, I get it. Judging the overall picture of where you're at now.
Exactly. But even scarier, there's so many diseases, bro. There's a disease called Kluver-Bucy syndrome, and it has to do with your amygdala, and it basically makes you hypersexual, hyperoral. Like you'll like push shit in your mouth. You want to fuck all the time, and it's basically actually like kind of herpes simplex. Like I'm telling you, like that's crazy, right? Like think about it. Like you would never know. Like you just be putting shit in your mouth all the time. Like you see changes in your personality. Like the things happen, bro. There's also meningiomas, for example. Like basically they're benign brain tumors. So like they might be causing like different types of like things, like hearing problems here and there. And like most people, this is the scariest thing. No one is ever 100% healthy. You either know you have something or you don't know you have something. Everyone has something, whether it causes some type of thing on you or not. Everyone has
whether
something.
whether it's something that's I get it.
Exactly, meningiomas, bro. Most people don't realize they die, and in the autopsy, they'll find a fucking 4-centimeter brain tumor somewhere in their brain.
That's the scariest fucking thing for me, dude. I don't think I've ever been so like it's weird because recently there's been, aside from the COVID deaths, there's been these people, like just famous people that have died, like passed away just because like they might be healthy. They might be in their mid-30s, but it's exactly what you're saying, that people don't know. And like, a baseball player for the Diamondbacks, I think his wife passed away of a heart attack, like at like 30-something years old. Mark Maron's girlfriend. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry, but his girlfriend passed away, and they thought it was strep
Mark,
throat.
if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace. No, I actually like Mark Maron, man, but his girlfriend passed away because they thought it was strep throat at first, and then afterwards they took it to the hospital and they treated it as if it was strep throat. But they came back. They got her a COVID test. That came back negative, and then they were gonna start giving her like an appointment. They made an appointment for Friday, for a Wednesday night. I think she had like he caught her like falling on the ground like in the middle of the night, and she was like delusional. They took her to the hospital, and he said he's like, that's the last time I saw her alive. It sucks, bro. It sucks. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I haven't read anything. She had like a rare blood disease or something like that, or a rare heart disease, if I can remember correctly. That's weird. That sucks, man. My grandpa died, and we couldn't fucking see him. We went to the hospital, and my mom was like fucking frantic, like just like crying, like let me in, and it just sucked because they couldn't let us in. They couldn't let us in. And then when like the hospital, like the VP of the hospital sympathized, she was the only one that was going in. I was like I was left outside. That's just so much dick, bro. So much dick. But I mean, whatever. On a lighter note, bro, what do you think of that? What do you think of that case today, bro? That fucking case of the little 9-year-old autistic boy.
Listen,
Some
bro,
sus ass shit. Some sus ass shit.
Peace, first of all.
Rest in peace.
Hey, we gotta give our dues, bro.
You're right. You're right. Rest in peace. But I'm just saying right now,
Okay.
that's some sus ass shit. That's some
Super sus.
ass
That
shit.
mom for sure killed him. Bro, 10 years from now, Netflix special. Netflix is already
100%.
figuring. Netflix, they profit off of everything.
100%.
Fuck those people. First of all, fuck those people. But they're definitely already thinking about how to profit.
100%. That's
that
a
mom
fucking
definitely killed that guy.
crazy story, dude. That's like so many things just don't add up in that story that it just pisses me off. It kind of pisses me off, honestly. It's just a very weird story. Like, okay, you're telling me these two guys just run you off the road for drugs, and then you take their kid. They take your kid and your phone just for the drugs. Like, you're gonna tell me that the purse isn't a point of interest that you might think drugs are in or money's in to get drugs. Like, you don't, like, the purse is perfectly intact. Like, the phone was the only thing that was taken along with the kid. Come on, dude. Like, that's a weird fucking story, bro. That's a weird fucking
There's
story.
no reason to take the kid. No reason. Like, think about this. It could have been I think there's different, like, possibilities, and they all involve the parents being fucking. None of those possibilities involve a random meetup at all.
Yeah.
The mom and the family of the mom, or like the husband or whatever, some shit, was in drug dealing or some shady shit. And they're like, yo,
some mafia type shit.
Pay us our money, or we're taking that kid and we're fucking him in the ass. Sorry, no. So.
Oh, bro. Do I take that out?
No, it's fine. So dude. So basically, they're like, hey, like, we're gonna kill your shit, like, fucking you up, right?
Okay.
Or think about this: the mom saw the kid struggling with some shit. She had a panic attack, couldn't do it anymore. Stabbed him right in the neck, and she's just like, "What have I done?" And she kills him. Calls the police. Like,
man, that's another thing I didn't think about too. What if she was already dead?
Think about this. And then she calls the police, and she's like, some people abducted my kid, whatever. What did they look like? She's like,
what? There were two black males, and like, come on, bro.
She's for sure racist.
Like, and then she doesn't even remember the make of the car. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's the like most people come with the make at the very least. They'll tell you, I think it was a black. Like, even if they don't know the car, they'll tell you, oh, it was a black Hyundai. Oh, it was a black Jeep. It was, it was a red Toyota. Like, you can like make that distinction. But you telling me she didn't even get that shit? She just said it was a light blue fucking sedan, a light blue 4-door sedan. That could have been anything, bro.
Playing GTA earlier that day, and that's the first thing she done.
Yeah, dude. That's for sure a fucking fake. That's for sure a fake. I can't fucking believe that story.
Yo, but I'm for real though, like, rest in peace, that kid, dude. Like, no one deserves that.
Nobody
like,
deserves that,
autistic or not, like, he definitely knew what was going on.
He was 9 years old. He barely knew what life was, man. He barely knew what life was.
I can't imagine, bro.
He barely knew what life was, dude.
What do you think goes through your mind, bro? In those final moments, like you know you're dying, like there's a gun to your head, like they're about to shoot you, like and it's
I
not
mean,
like in the movies where they're like standing there for a second, like
yeah, like
you
fucking
know,
cinematic.
like
No, they're just like, yeah.
they're just walking to you with a gun and like I imagine, bro, like I've never had a nightmare of this. I imagine like you hear that gun go off, right? Like you hear it go off, you get scared, everything goes black, and just for a second, and even if in your brain it feels like 10 years, I
Mhm.
feel like you have to for a second be like, I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm dying. Like me as a person, like the person I knew, like this thing that this weird.
This being that I had, this body of energy and shit. Yeah, I feel that. It's a scary thought. It's a
Must be
scary
terrifying.
thought. I don't know what I would think. I mean, I don't know what would be going through his mind because I mean, I don't know what goes in the mind of the like autistic kids. A, and B, I'm pretty sure he was nonverbal too. So I don't even know if he was like saying anything. Like what could he have possibly been saying? Like I don't. It's a tricky situation. It's a tough thing to think about because we just don't know what he was thinking in that sense. Like nobody knows what anybody's thinking like in that situation, obviously. But
All I
but
know is, yo, that mom for sure was on some fucky shit. There's
yeah,
no
she has
way
to be on
you
some shit. She's
out
got to
of
be on.
all the cars in the highway, you just get by like you, right? Why? Like why you? Why did it take the kid?
Yeah,
Nothing makes sense.
nothing
None of
makes.
it.
Yeah, why would it be her? Yeah, exactly. Why would it be her?
No, none of it, dude. Bro, isn't it crazy that on X-rays they can see your like penis outline?
Oh,
Isn't that
really?
wild?
They get to your.
Yeah.
They get to. I mean, they're not seeing anything big, so I mean, I guess. I guess. Yeah, they can see it. You know, if they try.
you get in X-ray, you hear the technician start chuckling, and you're like,
Yeah, that's why in the MRI they put the big speakers on you. They put the speaker phones on you, and they're like, "Oh, well, do you like any specific music?" I told them like, "Oh, you know, I like 1970s music, like soul and stuff." So like, "Oh, okay, cool." So like, it was pretty dope because they were playing fucking like Marvin Gaye when I was like just getting the MRI. But I'm just thinking to myself like, what if they're seeing my dick and laughing at it? Like, just like that's the only reason why they have the speakerphones is so you don't hear them
no,
chuckle.
I mean they didn't see your penis because they only did an MRI of your like they probably hit
First off,
down or like knee down.
don't scream at me, okay?
I'm sorry.
All right, don't let it happen
Um,
again. Just don't let it happen again. This is my show. Remember that.
I'm so sorry.
This is my show. You're here because I willed it. Because
Thank you. Thank you. You're Joffrey. Oh, this is Game of Thrones.
What's the face of the meme of the girl? She's like, what is it? What is that? I still don't know what that meme's from though.
I don't know what that is, but I feel that. I feel that, and I feel so creeped out by that meme.
It's a weird.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
like
a
it.
weird picture. It's a
It's
weird
that's
fucking
what
picture.
and you know what that is? That's a white woman. That is a white girl, Caucasian. The weirdest people on earth are white, purebred white Americans. For guys, you don't notice, might look white. I'm Hispanic, right? I'm Cuban.
Yeah, I'm Hispanic too.
I'm not white. I'm not weird. When you meet actual white people, it's strange.
Yeah.
Like they are strange. Kyles and Chads are a real thing. John, the funniest thing happened to me and my boy when we were out. We were playing volleyball, and we see this like the whitest looking Chad ever, mind you, the whitest looking Chad, right? Playing volleyball, and I'm there with my boy. We had just met a friend, and my boy was telling me, he's like, "Bro, look at that guy. He's so white." And then the friend that we just met was, "Yeah, bro, what's his name?" My boy was like, "Oh, like it's Brad." And the guy's like, "No, for real." It's like, no.
His name's Brad. This
Brad.
name's Brad.
Literally, I've seen that guy with like 9 different pairs of visors. Like you know the hats that don't have anything on top.
Oh God.
Backwards, only backwards.
No, the Chad, bro. That's a perfect Chad.
No.
Well, he's a Brad.
His name is Brad.
He's a perfect
His name is Brad.
He's a perfect
Bradley.
Brad. That's fucking hilarious.
Jeez,
You don't get those in Miami. You get like I feel like you get the stereotypical. You definitely get a stereotypical like Miami person.
You get people that look like Gene. Basically.
Yeah, like you get the
Or Eddie.
Yeah, like beefed up, fucking. I go to the gym every day. I've taken a couple of cycles, but not too many. You know.
I love Coladas.
Yeah, I drink a colada every day, and like I have like one tattoo, and it's like right here.
Why'd you make that? Like, why'd you do the like
The what?
Like,
What the hell? Like one tattoo? I was like,
listen, bro, get a neck tattoo. I promise you.
I'm not gonna get a neck tattoo, man.
Very subtle. My girlfriend wants me to get a neck tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. I'm never gonna get a neck tattoo. I wouldn't say never, but like definitely nowhere in the near future.
I didn't know, bro. It's so funny how you like you started off with one, and then like all of a sudden you just got two big ass pieces. Which one? Which one's the first one that you have? It's the 36 chambers.
I forgot that was a thing. Yeah.
You have that one.
I forgot. You forget, John. I see my arms and I'm like,
Oh shit! Where'd that ink come from?
oh shit.
Oh
It's so rough.
shit! Ink
Yeah,
my
dude,
whole body. I don't give a motherfucker.
You don't like realize, bro. Like you look at your arms out of nowhere and you're like, oh my god.
That's fucking crazy, man. I don't know. I've never found
How come?
anything I actually like about like I don't know anything I like enough to fucking get myself a tattoo. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about liking one thing enough. It's about liking a tattoo. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
I
why.
guess.
Like if you really like a tattoo, you're gonna get it, right? Like
Mhm.
it's not about like, oh man, I love pandas so much, I need to get a tattoo on me. It's about I really like tattoos. I really like pandas. I really want a tattoo of a panda that looks like this on this spot. It's not because you like pandas you're getting a tattoo. It's because you're getting a tattoo because you really like tattoos.
Mhm.
You know? That's what I think about it anyway. But I don't know, man. At the end of the day, like do what you want to do. Like if you want tattoos, like I've always known I wanted tattoos. I never thought I had the balls.
I'm gonna get shredded. I'm just gonna completely get shredded and just tattoo all of my muscle outlines. I'm just gonna fucking like on my tricep. Like I'm just gonna when I flex and you just see the fucking cut of the muscle.
What's your bicep?
Yeah, my bicep, whatever the fuck.
Nacho!
I'm just gonna get everything here and like all the cuts. Nacho. Yo, Nacho
Bro, what's
Libre.
that thing? What's that thing that he say? Come on, say it.
Oh fuck, it's those are nice clothes, Ignacio. Thank you. But behind the clothes there is a man, and behind the man there is his nucleus.
And then he does
That movie is so fucking stupid. That movie is so
and
fucking
Step Brothers.
Oh, Step Brothers
Brothers
is a classic though. Step Brothers is a classic. I know people that don't like it, but I honestly don't know if I trust it.
That movie gave me body dysmorphia. Like that scene where the guy, he's like, I haven't had a carb since '08. It's like shredded washboard abs. Like when I was like 9 years old, I was like,
I can't
what
eat
a man
carbs.
is. I'll never be a man. Like
I can't eat carbs as a 9-year-old. Right?
Watching it back, like it wasn't like that ripped of a body. Like it was like a normal like 6-pack with like a bunch of like oil on it. Yeah.
That movie was fucking hilarious.
That movie gave me body dysmorphia, bro. It was also really weird. I'm scared. Actually, I'm not, but I'm gonna be bawling. But it must be tough, bro. Imagine being like 50, 40 years old living with your parents.
Not knowing what the fuck you're gonna do. That's just creepy.
I mean, if your parents living with you, it's a different thing, you know?
Yeah, it's different. But like, that's a scary thought, bro. I don't know. I can't. I just don't think I'd be able to muster it up. I feel like I'd still be doing this. Like I hope by the time that like it comes out for me to move, I'm just making money off of this shit. But like even then, like I wouldn't fucking want to I wouldn't base my whole fucking life on this and like hope for the fact, I'm still gonna go to school and shit. But just like
shit.
I could be those guys that just like say like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna build it on my podcast. I'm gonna fucking make it my podcast, bro. And then they never do. That's not.
Do you think people have ever killed themselves just out of the curiosity of like what it feels like to like kill yourself? It's put a rope around your neck and you're just like, I don't want to die, but like I really want to jump off for a second.
I mean, you probably have to be more curious than your curiosity would have to outweigh your will to like live, essentially. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's probably been situations like that. Like you're essentially, because what you're saying is now it's like, yeah, like if you're curious to find out what happens after death, like after life, like yeah, like your curiosity would have to outweigh your will to live, because like you're basically trading in like, yeah, I don't know what else I have to live, so I just want to find out what happens here, and that's it. And like whatever happens, they I guess they find out. But
yeah, it was actually crazy, bro. Like people don't. The thing is, this is the thing with people that kill themselves. Like they'll never see what they do to their family ever again. They'll never see it.
Some would factor in the selfishness of that, like the selflessness actually. Like
it's a delusion. It's a delusion, John. It's a delusion, bro. Like I'm just gonna talk about it. Fuck it. Like my neighbor, he left a little note, right? Like they had a garage, and to get into the garage was one door, but there was a little room before you get to the garage, and that had another door. He
Mhm.
left a note right on the first door saying, "Oh, like blah blah blah, what, like whatever," and the second note on another door, like a very more intimate note. But that first door said like, "Don't come in. I love you. Call the cops." It's
Okay.
like in his head, he was like, "Oh, like I'm doing the right thing. Like I'm protecting her, right? Like by just saying don't come in."
Mhm.
But if you think about it, you're like, bro, like you know how hard, like poor woman, like we see her like every day, like devastated. She didn't eat for like a year. Imagine how hard it
Pobrecita,
was for
bro.
her, bro. Imagine how hard it was for her. Imagine how hard it is for her to sleep in the house. Imagine how hard it's been for her to clean out the garage like the next day and seeing where he hung himself. Because when I saw it, like he hung himself on like basically he had a boxing like bag, took out the
Mhm.
bag and like put the rope there. It's a state of delusion, bro. Like you're ending your thing, but that's why I'm asking. Like that man, he was probably going through a lot of pain and stuff, you know. But rest in peace. Like he was an amazing man. But
Bro, that's insane, man. To just, I had a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, a couple of years ago. That this was when this was around senior year of high school, right? And I've known this guy. I had known this guy for like a couple of years. We still talk every now and then, but the friendship is like, it's not like, yeah, he has his friends that we have ours. You know what I'm saying? Like that's usually how it goes, like from like those kind of friends. And we still talk from time to time, but it's not as frequent. This guy, I had known him, and he lived close to where I used to play basketball at. So him and I kind of like grew a friendship through there. And then I mean, I had known him in high school, freshman year. That's where I had met him. And I had gone to his house a couple times, met his parents. His parents were fucking great people. I met his dad. His dad was cool. And then one time, this happened around senior year. His his dad went. I don't know what happened with his dad. That his dad just like, he popped off, like, and like he just reached his boiling point, and he held my friend, and he held his mom hostage in his house. Yeah. And then he um he let his son leave. He shot his mom. And then I'm not sure what had happened. I don't know how it was, but they found him dead in the bathroom. And like they were able to heal his mom. Like his mom ended up being okay, thank God. Like, just like the regular shit that comes out of, like, I think she had gotten, bro, I think, like, I don't want to go into details, but like I think it was very bad gunshot wounds, like point blank type shit. And it was like, it was scary, dude. Like I was just calling them the whole day, like, yo, like, we're like, yo, you okay? Like, talk to me if anything, call me if anything. And it's just, you're in a state of like, of just like nervousness. Like you don't know how to go to sleep. You don't know what's going on with your friend. And it's a very scary thought. And he had told me what happened, and bro, like, it was just scary. Like, what the fuck possessed this to happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, people really reach their boiling points, bro. Like people really reach their boiling points, and like it comes in the form of suicide, or it comes in the form of actions that, like at the end of the day, like, luckily enough, I'm sure that lady's always gonna remember her husband for the husband that he was. Just like my friend is gonna look at the way that his father was a father to him, instead of those last moments. You know what I'm saying? Like that's always gonna be, that should be the mindset, unless it's like some fucked up circumstances, which I don't really have the creative thought to like go through that right now. I don't think I can really make any light of that. That's weird. I feel like my
can't
mic is
imagine that, man. I literally cannot imagine that.
weird. Whatever.
You like I can't even fathom. Like I can't even wrap my head across it.
Yeah.
What would you do?
What do you mean? What would I do?
Like like you're in that situation, like your dad's like, you just get out of here. You're just like,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna live, but
he
like
he just ran, bro. Like he didn't know what to do. Like cops were shooting into his house. Like I remember going the next day, and like I remember going the next day and seeing the tear gas, like feeling the tear gas in your eyes, which it's a very, very strong fucking scent. And let me tell you, bro, I don't understand. Like I don't think about it all too often anymore. But like there was a point in time where like every fucking day I would think about what it is that he went through, and I could never put myself in his shoes. I would never be able to put myself in his shoes. I'm gonna text actually. I'm gonna text him that motherfucker. I'm gonna text him. Let's see what the fuck is up. But
rest in
just
peace,
as,
man.
yeah, dude.
Life is cruel, dude. Life is so cruel. Like think about it. The best possible alternative life is that you enjoy something with someone for a limited amount of years, and then one of you die, like, and then the other one suffers until they die.
It's a point
Like
of fucking. It's a point of life, bro. It's a fucking.
that is fucking like it's terrifying. Why?
You know what sucks too, bro? Like going to fucking like just thinking about it. Like we're not like we can hope to be friends for as long as we fucking can, but like there's gonna be a point in time where like I'm gonna be living my life, and like one day I'm just gonna like my parents are gonna be like my kids are gonna be like, hey dad, who's this in this picture with you? And it's like that was
It's
Jean.
Jose Jizz. It's Jose Jizz.
That's Jose Jizz. Died in a sperm drinking contest. No, that's firm. That's firm.
my
Caught
God.
him. That's firm. Caught him.
Man,
Oh,
I love
well,
people, bro.
yeah, nah.
I love
We're
people.
just,
I love people. Nah, why are you just like, yeah, no, you're just, I love him, bro.
Yeah, man. No, yeah, but like, I'm just saying, like at that one point, it's gonna like death is gonna be all we know. Like we were like my dad, like bro, my dad tells me stories now sometimes. Like for like old friends that he's had
His
that
friend
like,
dying?
like have died. Yeah, like just like friends of his that he's had that like have died. Like no matter the circumstances and stuff. And like my dad's just like, yeah, that happened. And I'm like, you're not sad.
You
And
get
he's like,
desensitized, right?
huh?
You get desensitized, right?
Yeah, at one point you would have to. Yeah, like my dad.
All like the people he's known.
And like my dad is friends with a lot of drug drivers. So mind you, that's it's not a dangerous profession, but you're out out there. Yeah, you're out there more than the regular person. You're at risk to being in a fucking car accident. You know what I'm saying? And my dad's been in a car accident.
In a truck accident.
In
Think about it, they're driving like 40 hours straight. Like,
well, my dad just fucking caught it. His truck caught on fire. His truck caught on fire. Yeah, he was fucking sleeping in that shit. He told me, he's like, bro, I never fucking. He's like, look, I saw that shit. Huh?
What music was playing?
You fucking idiot. Nah, he was just
the link, dog.
Nah, man, he was pissed. He was asleep in the back of the cab, and he was just told me, he's like, bro, lo que salió de ese camión fue una bala. He's like, I've never like have you seen my dad? My dad's a big fucking guy, right? Like just like fat, like kind of doesn't have the best balance, isn't the fastest.
He's not that fat.
Nah, he's pretty fat, bro. He's got a fucking.
He's a big guy, but he's not fat. No, I wouldn't say he's fat, dude.
Okay.
Have you seen a fat person?
He's just got a big ass gut. He's got a big ass gut.
He's big. He's a big dude.
So like the guy just like he told me, he's like, bro, I fucking never ran faster in my life. Like never ran faster in my life. The truck got fucking totaled. He just bought a new one though. He's fine. He's a little fucking
balling.
Little fucking bag.
Money in a thing.
Little fucking father. Little fucking father.
Yo.
George
is texting.
What did he say? He invited me to a fucking PlayStation party like a little while ago. I was like, oh, maybe that's the cue. Maybe he wants to join up, but he never fucking did. I sent him the thing too.
George, you listening, dude? I hate you.
We do.
Shit.
You're a piece of shit.
Listen, dude. So basically, John, I feel like this is a thing that happens when like I hate it, bro. Like when you get like that fear, like the sense of fear comes over you. I hate that feeling, bro. Like you just panic really fast. And you're like, and you're like, especially when it turns out to be nothing. I hate that sense of fucking fear. Hate it. Dude. I hate feeling like that way. Like a sense of fear, like a sense of fear of like if something happens and you like brace for like impact or like you kind of just run out really fast. I hate that, dude. I hate that. It makes me feel so weak.
You know what fear I hate the most though? The fear I hate the most is when you're patting your pockets to see if you have everything and you just don't. Wait, what? The fear of just like patting your pockets and like you're like, okay, phone check, keys check. You look for your wallet and you're like, the wallet's not here. Like that's the worst fucking part. The worst fucking part is that's the worst fear for me. That shit's happened to me a couple times. Luckily, I kind of keep myself like check. Like when I go out to like Dirty Rabbit and shit like that, like I have this weird behavior of constantly tapping my fucking pockets to make sure everything's in here. You know, the little drugs, the little drug pocket, the phone,
of course.
The wallet, the big baller's pocket, if we could say it like that, the big baller's pocket.
Because if you're John, you're at the corner, you have your table, your boys are around you, some of your boys are dancing.
Got a bottle.
A couple of your other boys are like just wilding, a couple of the other boys are just, they couldn't get inside because they're too drunk. It is what it is. Some other boys are with a Camaro.
Just Hey,
They couldn't get inside because like they had to pay, and they were like, "Yo, like."
hey, we'll meet you up later, bro. We'll meet you up later. Make sure you get us a table. Yeah, bro. That's
Dude,
all.
I hate being drunk.
I
being
hate it,
drunk.
bro. Dude, all right,
It's so
so
stupid.
I can't drink now, but the thought of
Me.
being drunk in my house like disgusts me. Even when I was able to stand. Like the thought of being drunk at my house fucking disgusts me. I can't drink anymore.
Dude, that feeling of like being too drunk and you're just like everything's like, and you need to vomit but you can't vomit, and then eventually after 30 minutes you vomit, and then you just like
you come out of there like feeling like like, God, yeah, I can't get behind it anymore. I can't get behind it.
You know, there's actually a drug that they gave alcoholics because basically when that feeling of intoxication is like because of acetaldehyde buildup, right? Your body it bakes up ethanol to acetate, then acetate into acetaldehyde, and then acetaldehyde gets broken down. But if acetaldehyde builds up and shit, it's toxic. So there's actually a drug that they give people that have alcohol addictions that basically inhibits the breakdown of the toxic metabolite. So it makes us feel really shitty if they drink. So like the whole concept
that
like
sucks.
if you associate your addiction with really. By the way, that's how it works. That's called classical conditioning.
Yeah, classical conditioning. Yeah, it's like it's creating associations with your mind. So like,
you're smart.
Yo, man, I tried, dude. Classical conditioning.
Who's loyal?
What was it? What was it? Okay, you gotta correct me on this.
Pavlov?
The classic. Yeah, Pavlov's dog.
Pavlov's dog, yeah.
Pavlov's dog, yeah, the Pavlov's dog. That every time he would ring the bell, like his dog would start salivating more. Yeah,
get hard.
Yo, I'm. Yeah. His dog. Every time he would ring his bell, the dog would get hard and shut up. Like,
you have to jerk him off.
Yeah, you gotta jerk him off. Yeah, you gotta.
It makes me feel weird. It makes me feel weird when Renzo touches his dog's dick.
Yo, I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, shout out to Renzo. Renzolito on Instagram. Great fucking bartender. No, he jerks off. It's so fucking weird, bro. It's so fucking weird. I can't do that, bro. I've seen Ben's dick, and like Ben is my dog. Ben is my dog. Ben is just a human name. Boys. It's a human name. Me and Ben are boys. That's my dog. It's my dogs. So yeah, no,
like DAWG. Like,
yeah, he's my dog. You know, he's my dog.
Like woof woof.
And I've seen his dick before, but I've never touched it. All right. Yeah, no, like I've seen Ben's dick before when he's like hard and happy, but like I've never touched it, and it just grosses me the fuck out every time I see it. It's like, put that thing away, dude. Come on, bro. Have some fucking decency. If I do this shit, you know, if I do this shit, all right, if I do that, what you're doing right now, I get fucking arrested. I can't, you know what's funny is that I've never, you know what's funny is that if you go to, let's say if you go to Publix, right, you go to Publix, you have your mask on and everything, but you're not wearing underwear. And all you're wearing is basketball shorts, and you have a hard ass dick, you can get arrested for that shit. I swear to God, it's just indecent fucking exposure. But like, I just think about myself. You can get arrested
for that.
I swear to God, you can.
No way you can get arrested.
Exposure, bro. If your dick is fucking popping out of your shorts, like not,
no, it's not actually coming out.
No. But like, if you're walking around
packing heat, bro, that's not the problem.
Oh, if you're packing heat, it's even worse.
Hey, the law
packing heat, it's even worse, bro.
It ain't my fault, dude.
I'm telling you, bro. If you're walking around with your fucking shrimp, and if you're walking around with that, and you're walking around with that thing on you, you're walking around with that fucking thing, and that thing's hard, you're gonna get fucking arrested. And I want to see somebody try it. So that's the challenge. But I want to see somebody try it, but I'm not telling you to try it.
Challenge.
Just make it short.
Challenge.
TikTok challenge. Just walk around with a that stick, with no underwear and basketball shorts in public.
Call it something like the swing challenge. Swing challenge.
Oh my God. No, yeah, that's my next goal. My next goal is to come up with the challenge so that people of the podcast.
You look good in a thong. Honestly.
I look great in a thong.
Don't know.
I look great in a thong. Not yet. People don't know yet.
No, people definitely don't know.
I feel like if I were to ever, I'm sorry.
No, bro. I've never. It's amazing.
I just feel like if I've ever been monetized for this, like if I ever make like money off of this, like, you know, enough to like support my family and shit, I feel like I would for sure like put some premium content out there, like an OnlyFans, and just make take pictures in thongs, in man thongs, and then like make it a body positivity page. A body positivity page. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Yo, on the real though, like, I don't know, man. I feel like people need to hop off all those OnlyFans girls like dick. Like,
You
let me do
think
what
so?
you want to do, bro. If we're being honest, like, if we're being genuinely honest, like, that is not none of your concern. Like, if we're being, bro, we're so sexist, like, as people, like, we're super sexist.
Yeah.
Um, mind you, and the worst part, bro, like, really, the worst part is that, like, it's bred into all of us. Like, I'm saying this because it's fact. Like, you're telling me a girl, like, it's her body. Like, let her do what the fuck she wants.
Yeah.
But a part of me is like, oh man, people are gonna think I'm only saying this because like my girl has an OnlyFans. No, she doesn't have an OnlyFans. Like, I don't think I would like her for having OnlyFans because like, what are you doing it for? You know, like,
Would you date a girl? Would you date a girl that has had an OnlyFans? Like she had it, but she deleted it.
I don't know. I mean, if I like,
You
I fell
can't
in
say
love
it
with
like
my
that
girl.
either,
Like,
though, because you're saying like,
no,
oh,
I'm
you
saying
know,
like, if you fall in love, will you fall in love, bro? Like, if you fall in love with someone and then you find out that they had an OnlyFans or they had whatever kind of history and like you're not okay with it, then like, were you really in love with that person?
I
Like,
guess,
everyone
yeah.
has a reason, bro. And like, it's true, man. Like, if a guy comes and he's like, yeah, bro, I fucked like 90 people, blah blah blah, or like did all this shit. If a girl tells you like does something and then she's like, bro, hold this, blah blah blah, like, it's fucked
Yeah.
up. Mind you, making jokes about it is amazing, but it is
It's
fucked
just
up at the end of the day. It's
it's
fucked
just
up.
yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. I had this conversation with Zos, and it's fucked up.
Yeah, I saw.
But
I'm a fan of the
huh?
podcast.
What happened?
I'm a fan of the podcast. I saw.
Oh, my man. Yeah, no, we were talking about it, and it's a tough situation. It's a sticky situation because like I don't know, man. Would you want your daughter doing that shit? Like,
I honestly, I don't think I'd care.
you don't think
Like,
so?
no. I would raise my children to try and tell me everything they want to do. Like, I'm not judgmental, or at least I try not to be.
Yeah,
At
of
least
course.
I'm not like I don't agree with what you're doing, but like, it's not my body and it's not my life. Like, I like to think I could raise a child well enough that, one, like, what are you doing it for? Like, I really hope it's not for money because like then I'd fail as a parent, right? But if it's for some other reason, like for some type of weird reason of validity, or to feel better about yourself, or like some type of reason, bro, like, that's on you, man. Like, it really is not my issue. Like, I'm so tired of other people coming in and trying to like tell other people how to live or how to think. It's
Yeah,
super annoying. Like,
100%, 100%. But it's also something along the lines of like there's just such a market here in Miami for it. Like, I feel like you're right about like the whole parenting thing, but like there's only so much you could do as a parent. Like especially like here in Miami, like you know me, and like a lot of the people that have listened to this podcast know me. And there's things that I've done that I'm not gonna say on this shit because a lot of people understand it. But like I grew up a pretty fucking nice kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew what morals were. You know, I've made my mistakes before, but you know, I knew my morals. Like I was pretty smart. I had good grades. And then one time, you know, I was in the park just shooting some hoops, and some guys came, you know, in trouble, looking for trouble in my neighborhood. And you know, after that, you know, my mom told me that I was supposed to move away with my aunt and uncle in Bel Air. And
that's by Lex the Meadow, right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, by Lakes of the Meadows. So what happened was that, you know, like I said, I had a pretty good upbringing, but like I fell into some things that I probably would have never fallen into if it wasn't for the fact that I live in Miami. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've had my fair share of experiences here in Miami because it's Miami. Not because like I think if it was New York, it probably would have been something different. If it was LA, it might have been something different. But like Miami has a weird way of just like Miami's a different place other than Orlando, other than Atlanta, other than like New York and LA. It's different. But like life, I don't know, with Miami Beach and shit, like that's where you get the grimier shit, you know what I'm saying? So like I mean just feeding back to the point, like I just feel like in Miami, no matter what you do as a parent, a lot of times like life is just gonna catch you one way or the other, you know?
You can never be like fully right as a parent. Like, you're gonna fuck up your kid one way or another.
Never.
That's terrifying. You think about that?
I do think about that. I think about how I would probably like raise a child and how I would like
How would you raise a child?
how would I
Little
raise
chunk.
a child?
A little John.
A little chonkathon. I would first off I would put it to sleep in the toilet where it's nice and cold and kept in great temperature. Afterwards, I would feed it worms and bugs, so like that the immune system grows, so it doesn't have to worry about coronavirus. I would smoke weed at its face, So like that, like the lungs get like workout, and then I would have raised him like a fucking wolf. I would leave him out like outdoors with my dog, and my dog can raise him.
But it's on the real though, man. It's a rough like think about it. Any little thing that you tell your kid, like they'll remember it forever, and
Yeah.
they will either like consciously remember it or they like their actions are based on
On like just those subconscious like experiences of just.
because no one's perfect, dude. Like your
Yeah.
parents have like issues too. Like they have life, like they have stresses. Like
Yeah.
imagine like you just come one day and your kid's like, Daddy, I shit my pants, and you're just there like you just got fired. Like you don't know how you're gonna pay the mortgage, and you're just like I'm gonna go suck on a shotgun real quick. I'll be right back. And like you know, like,
I'm gonna be another fucking statistic for these retards to talk about. I'll be right back.
You're gonna,
Dude,
little Billy, you're gonna grow up without a father, and you know what?
Oh my god.
You might grow up without a mother. Let me tell you.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah,
it's
might as well, like you're getting thrown into the mix too. Let's go.
It's a scary thought, man. It's a scary thought. I can't damn, that's so weird. Like, Dad, I shat my pants today at school. It's like I got into a car accident and lost a foot, son.
Well, can you wipe?
Can you wipe? All right, man. I think that's about it.
Oh, dude, this is fun.
My man,
right, bro.
thank you so much for being on the show.
It was a pleasure. I'll expect you. You have my Venmo or whatever.
Yeah. I'll cash app you. I'll Zelle you. I'll Zelle you all the money that you wanted for this one.
Just you send it to my OnlyFans.
All right, cool. Sounds good. I'll just buy a subscription. I'll help you out. Follow. Support local.
Yeah.
Support local businesses.
Yeah. Yo, get online. We're gonna talk some shit.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good with me.
And I don't know what part you're gonna edit, but I don't care. Just as long as it's not fucked up. Some of the things we said are fucked up. You did it.
Pretty fucked up, but
You were PG-13 the whole time, but it's crazy. Damn.
I'll just edit out some stuff and I'll talk to you about it.